Get ready for action, because Neymar has been named in Brazil's provisional World Cup squad. This is huge news, as Carlo Ancelotti has included the 34-year-old forward in the preliminary 55-man list ahead of the tournament. We dive into everything we know about this potential lifeline for the star, and why this inclusion sends shockwaves through the football world right now.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This ALEN 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
But the excitement is tempered by a massive financial crisis hitting Santos. We have to talk about the catastrophic situation facing the Brazilian giants as they face potential player revolt. Reports indicate that Santos is deeply in debt, missing 3 months of payments to key players, and the threat of Neymar and Memphis Depay walking away as free agents looms large over the Vila Belmiro. Meanwhile, the World Cup selection process is heating up with big moves. Brazil head coach Carlo Ancelotti has submitted his provisional 55-man squad, and while Neymar gets a boost, we also have major news about Estevão Willian being omitted due to injury. We explore who is stepping up in his absence, including the potential rise of Flamengo striker Pedro and the shifting landscape for Chelsea's André Santos. And to wrap up this explosive news cycle, we look at the on-field results. We're breaking down the stunning performance where Neymar scored a crucial goal in Santos' 2-0 victory over Bragantino, highlighting how the team is fighting back despite all the off-field turmoil. Don't miss a second of this action. Stay tuned for more updates. Neymar has received a significant lifeline for a return to the national team, as he has been named in Carlo Ancelotti's provisional squad for the 2026 World Cup. The inclusion marks a major step for the 34-year-old star, who has not played for Brazil since the 2023 World Cup qualifier against Uruguay, an injury that resulted in a torn ACL. His return to Santos was predicated on regaining fitness for the upcoming tournament. In the lead-up to this selection, Neymar has shown signs of form in his return to Brazilian football, registering 4 goals and 2 assists across his 7 Serie A appearances this season. This recent performance has seemingly bolstered the confidence of the coaching staff. Ancelotti has now extended this optimism by including the Santos forward in Brazil's preliminary 55-man squad slated for the World Cup. While several Brazilian players have publicly advocated for Neymar's inclusion in the final roster, the ultimate decision rests entirely with manager Carlo Ancelotti. Santos is teetering on the brink of a player revolt following a severe financial crisis, with reports suggesting high-profile stars like Neymar and Memphis Depay could be on the verge of leaving the club due to unpaid wages and contractual breaches. The Brazilian giants are reportedly facing a catastrophic financial situation marked by significant payment backlogs. Specifically, the club owes 3 months of image rights payments to several key players, with the 3rd installment officially expired on Monday. Furthermore, there are reports that Santos has failed to pay April's standard wages, neglected mandatory FGTS contributions, and is behind on performance-related bonuses. This accumulation of financial failings has reportedly created a toxic atmosphere within the dressing room. The gravity of the situation is escalating, as these persistent delays provide players with legal grounds to pursue indirect rescission of their contracts through labor courts. If debts remain unsettled, superstars are reportedly within their rights to terminate their deals and become free agents. Despite the looming threat of a mass exodus, club president Marcelo Teixeira acknowledged the crisis, stating, "We are still facing a very serious financial crisis, and everyone knows it." He confirmed 2 image rights payments were overdue and offered a verbal guarantee to the players and coaching staff to settle the April salaries and at least 1 month of the outstanding image rights as soon as possible. However, technical staff, including manager Cuca, remain concerned about how this off-field turmoil will affect on-pitch performance, especially ahead of a crucial Copa do Brasil match scheduled for Wednesday. The tension boiled over recently, with President Teixeira visiting the dressing room and receiving direct demands from the players regarding the outstanding debts, reflecting growing dissatisfaction over a lack of transparency. While lower-wage staff have reportedly received full payments, the highest earners are among those awaiting settlement. Brazil head coach Carlo Ancelotti has submitted his provisional 55-man squad for the 2026 World Cup to FIFA, providing significant insights into the fitness and standing of key Seleção players. The announcement features Neymar in the preliminary list, offering a morale boost, though it aligns with a pattern where the forward is included provisionally, but often misses the final selection. This inclusion has reignited debate within Brazilian society, prompting the coach to consult with President Lula, who emphasized that Neymar must prove his professional motivation beyond just his name. Lula stressed that fitness and desire are paramount for any call-up. Conversely, the provisional squad signals a setback for the team as rising star Estevão Willian has been omitted due to injury. Despite a conservative treatment plan at Palmeiras, the medical department has concluded that Estevão will not recover in time for the tournament, making it highly likely he will be replaced in the final 26-man squad. With Estevão sidelined, domestic players are vying for spots. Flamengo striker Pedro is strongly positioned for the final list, as Ancelotti has previously expressed interest in working with him. In the midfield and wide areas, competition is intense, with Vasco da Gama's youth products dominating. Chelsea's André Santos faces an uncertain future following a difficult season, as players like Casemiro, Bruno Guimaraes, and Fabinho currently hold the edge. If André is excluded, it could open a path for Rayan, who has impressed recently and is seen as a natural alternative on the right wing. The submission of the 55-man list is a mandatory FIFA protocol, but the real developments are expected next week. Teams have until June 11 to make changes, with final 26-man selections being made from this pool. Brazil's official final squad announcement is slated for Monday, May 18, at 17:00 local time in Rio de Janeiro, with the team set to begin their campaign against Morocco on June 13. In a decisive victory for Santos, Neymar delivered a crucial goal as Burial shone brightly to secure a 2-0 win against Bragantino. The match highlights a performance where both individual brilliance and team cohesion played key roles in the final result. The game, as reported by OneFootball, showcased strong offensive output from Santos, with Neymar proving to be a significant attacking force in the contest.